Now someone who usually has to be scraped off the dance floor, here's Molly.
Okay, thank you, Gavin. Well, here I am in Perth, and boy, is it beautiful over here, the home of America's Cup. And I tell you what, the activity around here is quite incredible. But the charts here, as I've always said before, they tend to lead in some ways, and good on you, Perth. Now, a lot of people are coming up and asking me about the outrageousness of the British charts at the moment, and it's, of course, crept into the Australian charts. We've, of course, had Two Tribes with Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Culture Club, Elton's done Another Beauty, and, of course, the Bronxy Beat. Well, sit back, don't go into shock, because I've got the new one for Gary Glitter, and if you think you've seen outrageousness, get this one. Here's Gary Glitter with Dance Me Up.
I've been watching it long enough. So bring on down, bring on down, bring on to the loving girls and dance, 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 dance me up. Dance me up.
Okay, that was Gary with Dance Me Up, and I told you it was pretty outrageous, and I'm sure that Boy George, Marilyn, and even Elton could be having a dinner party soon to try to work out what they're doing wrong. All right, it's over. Back to Sydney with Gavin with the UK Top 5 for this week.
Thanks, Molly. And number 5 in the UK, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes. On the way out of the charts now. Number 4, Howard Jones, Would Like to Get to Know You Well. Here's Stevie Wonder, and the number 3 song in the UK this week, I Just Called to Say I Love You. And number 2, Black Lace, Agadoo. And the number 1 song in the UK this week, George Michael, half of Wham, Careless Whispers. Now back to Molly in Perth.
That was the UK Top 5. Well, one album that's just been released in England, about to be released here, is an album that comes from a film called Electric Dreams. Now, this film is about a man and a computer and how this computer, in fact, controls his life. The soundtrack of the album is absolutely stunning. It features tracks from Culture Club, 2 tracks from Culture Club. Jeff Lynne, of course, his ex-lead singer and songwriter of ELO. Giorgio Moroder, and there's even a great track from a great English singer, P.P. Arnold. And the track that I think was my favourite off the album at the moment is one by Phil Oakey, and watch out for that, because if you people didn't particularly like Hysteria and Lebanon, this is back to real Human League vintage, so watch out for that one from Phil Oakey. But the track that's just been released is the one by Jeff Lynne. It's very sort of ELO-ish with a bit of a synthesised flavour. Here it is, Video, Jeff Lynne. Okay, watch out for that film. It's called Electric Dreams, and that was one of the tracks off the film Jeff Lynne with Video. Incidentally, Street Hero, the Australian film, is having great success as a soundtrack as well by our good Aussie artist, and it's great to see that the film industry and the music industry are working as one. All right, it's back to my old buddy in Sydney, Gavin Wood, with the US Top 5 for this week. Go, Gavin.
Thank you, Molly Meldrum. And the number 5 song in the US, ex-lead singer of the Babies, here's John Wade and a great song, Missing You. Number 4, Molly's favourite. Sit down, Molly. Here's Prince, and When Doves Cry, number 4 in the States. Number 3, Lionel Richie, Stuck on You. Number 2, Tina. Everybody wants a grandmother like Tina. What's love got to do with it? And the number 1 song in the US, Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. Now it's back to Molly.
Okay, well, that was the US Top 5 for this week. Well, Gavin, eat your heart out. I'm over here in Perth sunning myself. It's a beautiful day. Now, next week, of course, we're in Sydney again, and of course it's the Countdown Victory Over America thriller competition, the finals, and that promises to be something else. I believe the whole studio is going to go into a sort of a real horror thing. And talking about horror things, there's a great movie out at the moment, about to be released in Australia, and it has got the best soundtrack ever. And the particular song I'm talking about, and the film, is Ghostbusters, and it stars Ray Parker Jr. Great to see him back on the charts. And as like it's going to be next week, it's pretty ghostly. Here it is, Ray Parker with Ghostbusters.